A new riverfront development in Bay City is promising $25 million in initial investment, which could bring hundreds of corporate jobs. The site has been...
they have cards here if you want to send a card to a coworker who just lost a pet. They have it all. So I'm going to give you some more information. The services, actually, they start at only $50. Cremation services start at only $65. So it's something that's affordable for the person that wants it. I'm trying to play hockey. I'm going to shoot my first goal. I'm going to make it. You ready? Root me on.
All right, here we go. Brittany Noble, she said she hadn't skated since she was a little girl and she was nervous about being on skates. Here we go. She scores.
Within the past 3 years, the White House says Flint has been forced to lay off about 100 police officers and firefighters because we just didn't have the money to keep them. Now, joining me here...
Coming up Monday on NBC 25 Today, we'll have a complete review of the new movie Sherlock Holmes.
Plus, how to keep off those extra holiday pounds. You'll be watching NBC 25 Today.
Who are you looking at?
Conference going on right now as we speak, but I want to give you the details that I have right now. Now, the plane was from St. Petersburg, Florida, and they were headed somewhere in Wisconsin. They don't know exactly where. And if you guys want to learn more about the American Jobs Act, I actually posted something on my Facebook page. You can Facebook me, Brittany Noble, WEYI.
Wonderful. This is where people will donate all of their things. And since it was the weekend, everybody, went through their closets and brought so many things. Look at this, okay? I'm sitting here, take a look at it. It's pretty much probably all clothes.
And congressional negotiators have reached a deal to avoid a federal shutdown this weekend. The House down.
There you go, get it, girl.
I know. Not to me, Mr.
I saw what happened to you. Viewers, you may not realize this, but Brittany, you kind of fell apart right there, and you really held it together.
I tried to. Yeah, my belt fell off. I lost all my stuff back here.
Everything all caught up. She just...
And I never knew.
Yeah.
Girl.
She was perfect.
Kyle Owen joins us here this morning. He's from the Weed Lady in Grand Blanc.
Yes, I am.
And you're going to show us how to make this garland. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Game 6 of the World Series between Texas and St. Louis. It was canceled because of the rain. They'll play tonight. Brittany's from St. Louis.
I am from St. Louis, so I have to use my social media to connect with my people at home.
Right.
Welcome back. The time is now 5:21, and later today the Detroit Lions are playing the Green Bay Packers. And even though the Lions will be working today, they say they have a lot to be thankful for. One in particular, Nate Hughes. He's a wide receiver and a registered nurse.
Robinson pumps, throws for the corner, and it is caught! Touchdown!
It's been Nate Hughes' dream since he was a young boy, to play professional football and become a doctor.
Basically, to get 1 or 2 years in the NFL, you're blessed. It's a jump starter to life.
Now that Hughes is in his 3rd year for the league, he knows his time may be limited, especially now that he's on the practice squad. Thankfully, since college, he's had a plan, majoring in nursing and playing football at Alcorn State University.
I would have clinicals in class during the day, and then I would have to leave around 3 o'clock to head to main campus for football practice, which was a 35-minute drive.
Hughes kept his nursing degree active by studying after practice as a professional football player and earning a master's degree. When he's not on the field, Hughes enjoys volunteering in pediatrics.
It's kind of cool being able to relate to the kids that play sports, or different kids that come in with broke bones or torn ACLs and dehydration.
Not only is Nate Hughes thankful for both his careers, his teammates are too.
We laughed about it at first, though. It's like, you're a nurse? That's kind of different, but, he's a football player.
I like it. I like the fact that he's tough enough to go out there and bang with me on the field, but also smart enough to take care of me if I'm knocked out of the game.
Realistically speaking, Hughes knows his NFL days won't last forever. So to fulfill his dream of becoming a doctor, he's saving up for anesthesiology school. Tom, the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation has tentatively approved an expansion to the environmental waste solutions plant in Camden. But Senator Roy Herron is speaking out. He is calling on the community to meet at the Benton County Courthouse tomorrow night to put a stop to the smelly problem. Michael Melton says he often wonders what the future will hold for his community. He lives less than a quarter of a mile from the environmental waste solutions plant and has been complaining about its effects on him since its existence.
I think smell is the wrong word, and I think it's much more
dangers in smell. There are chemicals in that stuff that'll be here forever.
This landfill takes waste products and recycles it. They take out the aluminum before putting it to rest here and admits ammonia is often released.
The bottom line is, even now, 99.7% of the time, the smell is below detectable limits and below any danger limits.
Despite the alleged odor, the business is doing well, according to Plant General Manager Bill Foster, and he hopes they can get the okay to expand. He says they've invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into helping to make amends with the community and even have monitors 24/7 to make sure they're not leaking too much ammonia.
We want to be a good partner in the community and a good neighbor. We welcome everyone's comments, their input, their complaints. We want to address all of them.
State Senator Roy Herron wants everyone to meet here at the Benton County Courthouse on Thursday evening to voice concerns to TDEC, who's in favor of the landfill's expansion. He believes speaking out can stop this plant from growing. Good evening, I'm Brittany Noble. Thanks for joining us. Our NBC 25 big story tonight. The Saginaw County Sheriff's Department is investigating a rash of car thefts in Chastning. There have been more than 24 in the last few weeks, and just last night, 2 more cars were stolen. NBC 25's Aaron Smith has been following the story. He joins us live in the studio with the latest. Aaron, thank you. A Saginaw teen is being hospitalized this evening after a triple shooting on the city's east side. Officers say when they got the call about 1:45 a.m., the victims were already gone. The victims, 2 17-year-old men and a 19-year-old man, was driven to the hospital by a friend. According to MLive, one man was hit in the back and is in serious but stable condition. Police say they found several bullets on the corner of Harold and Fairfax, and that's where they believe the shooting happened.
No, I ain't surprised at all.
Yeah.
If you have any information, please contact police. Saginaw police are looking for an armed robber who held up a laundromat. It happened at Warwick Cleaners on Warwick near Davenport. According to police, the suspect walked in and demanded money. The facility normally does not have a manager on duty, so it's unclear how much money the suspect got away with. And here's meteorologist Janet Vanderwinkle with a first check on weather. Janet, a little cold outside, huh?
A little cold outside, and I know you haven't been outside because you've been busy working, but now some snow showers coming outside our windows. Pretty wide.
All right, Janet, thank you. Well, the Humane Society of Genesee County is hoping to inspire you to add a new addition to your family. The 15th annual Holiday of Hope event was held today in Burton. Special adoption specials are being offered for the nearly 200 animals housed at the center. The Humane Society adopts rabbits, parrots, and of course dogs and cats. Today there were also vendors on hand offering various holiday gifts for pets.
We absolutely hope that a lot of people will come in for the holidays. We would love for these pets to have homes for the holidays.
The Humane Society of Genesee County is one of the busiest in the state, coming second only to the office in Detroit. And state police are cracking down on drunken and unbelted driving this weekend. It's part of a national campaign called Operation Care Lifesaver Campaign. State troopers say the weekend before Christmas weekend is typically a busy travel period. Troopers will show zero tolerance for drunk driving, driving without a seatbelt, and unsafe driving. The campaign runs through midnight tomorrow. Crisis averted on Capitol Hill, where lawmakers passed a spending bill that will fund the federal government until September.
On this vote, the yeas are 296.
The House passed the measure last night, followed by the Senate early today. The trillion-dollar bill, nicknamed the Megabus, hikes the Pentagon budget by 1%, hikes health research by 1%, but cuts Homeland Security programs by 5%. The Senate also okayed a 2-month payroll tax cut extension and jobless benefits for the long-term unemployed. Well, still ahead tonight, more outrage over a national chain's decision to pull ads from a reality TV show about Muslims. Protesters in Allen Park call for a boycott on Lowe's. Why they're so angry and what company executives are saying, plus thousands of troops return home for Christmas.